Hey guys, it is Friday. Kinda spent most of the day doing a classic bed rot. Yeah, really not anything interesting. Also played video games, I know. Kinda just gonna skip over that one, Friday. But yeah. Anyway, Saturday. Honestly, a bit more of the same, but after like 3 days of just hanging out in my house, kinda felt like going out for a bit of a walkabout, and I looked up online things to do in Toronto today. Apparently Taste of Little Italy is going on. I didn't even realize, even though it's just basically in my backyard. So I figured I'd just go for a walk through Taste of Little Italy and I guess share some of my thoughts. It's kind of interesting that over here they usually would set up the concert stage area in this section, but now it's more of the carnival section. I don't know how interesting that actually is. It's just like, huh, they're just doing it different this year. It is pretty eye-catching, I guess, to see the teacup spinning thing. Oh yeah, and the hot dog guy is still here. Sometimes I buy a hot dog from him because, you know, he's getting crowded out by all the new stuff in the area. Gotta support my local hot dog guy. And over here it's the guy that lives in that mobility scooter. Hope that guy's doing alright. I mean, I see him sometimes just chilling in there. But anyways, on to the actual street festival. Yep. If you've been to a Toronto street festival, they're all kind of the same. Like, there's a lot of street festival specific vendors that I guess just go to every festival. Oh yeah, Diane Sachs had a tent here. Kinda have beef with Diane Sachs for St. Stephen in the Fields. During the pandemic, they let a lot of people set up tents in the front of the church. Which, I mean, like, what else are you gonna do? A lot of the shelters are full. Diane Sachs brought in all these concrete blocks and put them on the part that's apparently city property. Probably gonna kill these trees while she's at it here, but it's just like, why you gotta be like this, you know? Why not actually try to, like, do something for the homeless people instead of just displace them further? But yeah, on to the rest of the street festival. Yeah, I looked at some of like pins and stuff that a few of the vendors had. They had some neat stuff over here. Street performer. I think I'm coming in at a kind of interesting time. I'm pretty sure these are just some dudes from the audience whacking each other. A little bit of a French theme, but I guess, you know, whatever, close enough to Italian. Online I was seeing complaints from someone who said that they were from Italy and they were looking forward to the Taste of Little Italy. But sadly there's not that much Italian food vending going on in Little Italy. It's kind of just whoever. And I guess, you know, it's more of like Taste of Little Italy, the neighborhood, not literally just Italian stuff. And as I got closer to the Metro over here, this grocery store that I pretty much never go to because it's too pricey, most of the parking lot is the concert area. That's a pretty good use of a parking lot. Definitely way bigger, and I did see a picture online of it being like packed in here, so that's nice. I typically don't really stick around for the concert stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I'll listen to that in the background. There were some guys giving out some free energy drink stuff. 2 of them were energy drinks and one of them was a chill out drink. And I got all 3 for following them on Instagram. And then I immediately unfollowed. So this is pretty much the end at Shaw Street. I turned around and noticed the Japan Taco. That place was big in the Christmas market. So, I mean, I'm posting this kind of late, so if you want some Japan Taco, you probably just go to whatever the next street festival is and find them there. I did see that sign. Yard sale. Woo! I'm gonna go check out a yard sale. I think it's about noon that I was walking around, so it wasn't too crazy busy in the street. But it was getting busier. The yard sale had some tools that were neat, but a little bit overpriced for what they were. And yeah, a can of pop and a slice of pizza for $5. Probably the cheapest thing that I saw. There's Papa John's. And I'm pretty sure Papa John like went crazy or like hates gay people or something. So I'm not gonna go to Papa John's, of course, but it did make me think about what am I gonna eat. I want to eat something Italian, right? And pizza's sort of Italian. Yeah, over here some free samples. Huge lineup to try some lactose-free ricotta cheese, I'm pretty sure it was. And over here, the Healthy Planet, there was a guy just giving out these grocery bags, which I didn't really need, but it was free, so I did take one. Yeah, Pedal Links. Had a little bit of a bike pop-up kind of thing, just in front of the store. Just nice to see. I always kind of root for those guys since they're my closest bike shop. They've done a pretty good job in my books. And a guy singing. Yeah, that was nice. So at this point, I pretty much made up my mind just to go to Freshco. Oh yeah, there's a Korean cookie thing selling the Squid Game cookie. That is a good angle. I bet they're making bank. But yeah, looking at the prices of everything, I didn't really feel like paying $14 to $25 for something. You know, other than the pizza. It's again, you buy frozen pizza for that price, or just, you know, go to Domino's and get a good pizza for twice the price, but it's a whole pizza instead of just a slice. Instead, I just went to Freshco and bought a frozen lasagna. I actually really like the Roman brand. It's like $7.50. So, yeah, I'm gonna go eat that. 2 pounds of lasagna? What a great value. All in all, pretty nice day out. Oh yeah, we have all 3 of our recycling bins. That's nice to see. And yeah, ate that lasagna. Pretty tasty. Watch some anime. Later, guys.